Let me ask you something. Has your mind ever felt like a browser with 37 tabs open, and one of them is playing music, but you can't figure out which one? You lie in bed thinking about a conversation that hasn't happened yet, an email you should have sent, a decision you still haven't made, and a future that won't stop shouting at you. Your brain becomes a wrestling match between what you want, what you fear, and what you think you should be doing. Modern life has trained us to overthink everything. We try to solve our emotions, analyze every scenario, predict every outcome. We treat the mind like a machine we're supposed to control with buttons and switches. But what if the mind doesn't work like a machine at all? What if it works more like water? Over 2,500 years ago, the ancient Taoists discovered something extraordinary, something modern psychologists are finally beginning to understand. The harder you try to force clarity, the more your mind becomes chaotic. The moment you stop trying, clarity begins to flow. Today, we're diving into how Taoism, the philosophy of nature, softness, and effortless action, can dissolve overthinking and return your mind to its natural calm. And trust me, the last lesson in this video is the one that will change everything. So stay until the end. The water parable, a truth we forgot. There's a passage in the Tao Te Ching that almost sounds like a riddle. Water is the softest thing, yet it overcomes what is hard. Water has no shape, yet it can carve stone. Water doesn't fight, yet it always finds a way. Water doesn't try to win, yet it always succeeds. Now compare that to the way most people try to deal with overthinking. They push, they tighten, they try to force their mind into silence. They fight every thought as if it's an enemy. Imagine standing in a river and trying to push the water back with your hands. Exhausting, impossible, pointless. But what happens if you simply let the water go around you? It flows, it moves, it continues on its path. Taoism teaches that your thoughts are like that river. Your mind isn't meant to be controlled by force. It's meant to be guided by awareness. Water doesn't stop flowing because a rock appears. It adjusts, it bends, it finds another route. When you overthink, you become rigid, like a rock trying to block the river. When you relax, you return to your nature, and the river finds its way. But why do we resist what wants to flow? The answer lies in the root cause of overthinking, how modern life breaks the mind. Overthinking isn't random. It's not a flaw. It's not because you're weak or confused. Overthinking is a reaction to mental overload. We live in a world that gives us too many choices, too much noise, too much comparison, too much urgency, too little silence. Your mind is constantly processing notifications, responsibilities, future plans, past regrets, social expectations, imaginary scenarios, and the pressure to get everything right. Taoism has a name for this state: excess yang, too much active energy, not enough stillness. In simpler terms, your mind is always on, but never at rest. And here's the Taoist insight most people miss. Overthinking is not a thinking problem. It's an imbalance problem. The mind isn't designed to run 24/7. It's designed to flow between activity and rest, between thinking and being, between effort and ease. But modern life locks us permanently in effort mode. Taoism offers a way out, a way to return to balance, a way to think clearly without thinking constantly. It's called Wu Wei, and it's the heart of everything. Wu Wei, the power of effortless action. If there is one Taoist concept that has the power to completely change your relationship with your thoughts, it's this one. Wu Wei. Action without force, clarity without pressure, movement without struggle. People misunderstand it. They think Wu Wei means do nothing, but that's not true. Wu Wei means do what the moment requires, not more, not less, and don't force what doesn't want to happen. To understand Wu Wei, imagine untangling a necklace chain. If you pull harder and harder, it knots even tighter. If you relax, loosen your grip, breathe, the knots begin to release on their own. Your mind works the same way. The more you pull at your thoughts, the tighter they become. But when you loosen your mental grip, the thoughts begin to fall into place. Here are 3 practical Wu Wei applications for stopping overthinking. 1. Do not chase certainty. Let clarity arrive. Taoism teaches trying to control the future blinds you from the present. Overthinking is usually a desperate attempt to guarantee an outcome, but clarity isn't something you hunt. It's something that emerges when you pause, like mud settling in water. When you stop stirring the river, it becomes clear. 2. Let go of the illusion of the perfect decision. You overthink because you believe one choice is perfect and the others will ruin your life. Taoism responds with a gentle truth. There is no perfect path. There is only the path you choose and the way you walk it. This releases the pressure immediately. 3. Act sooner, think less. This doesn't mean act recklessly. It means don't let endless analysis replace simple action. Often, the smallest step forward dissolves the entire problem. In Taoism, clarity is found in movement, not before it. Wu Wei isn't about controlling life. It's about flowing with life. But even when you understand this, one thing still stands in the way: your inner battle. The 2 minds, who's really in charge? Taoism says that every person has 2 minds within them. 1, the grasping mind, the ego. This mind wants control, certainty, perfection, predictability. It overplans, overanalyzes, overreacts. It's always tightening, always forcing, always trying to shape life rather than experience it. This mind creates overthinking. 2, the flowing mind, the inner Tao. This mind is calm, observant, flexible, present. It adapts, it responds, it moves naturally with the moment. This mind dissolves overthinking. When you overthink, the grasping mind hijacks your awareness. It whispers, what if you mess up? What if it goes wrong? What if you choose the wrong path? You should be sure before you act. You need to think about this more, and you believe it. The Taoists discovered something shocking. The mind that creates the problem cannot solve the problem. The grasping mind can never think its way out of overthinking. Because clarity doesn't come from thinking harder, it comes from switching minds. How? By returning to stillness. And that leads us to the most powerful Taoist practice of all, the stillness shift, a 60-second reset. Taoist sages often retreated to mountains not to escape life, but to remember how the mind is supposed to feel. Clear, quiet, open, spacious. Stillness is not about sitting in silence. Stillness is the ability to remain centered, even when the world isn't. Here is a Taoist practice you can use anytime you feel overwhelmed. The stillness shift. A Taoist 60-second ritual. Step 1, exhale first. Most people inhale first. Taoists exhale first, letting go before taking in. Let the breath fall out naturally. Step 2, feel your feet on the floor. Bring your awareness from your thoughts back into your body. Return to the present. Step 3, ask one question. What is the next gentle step? Not the whole plan, not the entire solution, just the next gentle step. Suddenly, the impossible becomes manageable. The storm becomes a ripple. The mind becomes water again. But stillness leads to an even deeper realization, a truth many people go their entire lives without discovering. The final Taoist secret: you are not your thoughts. Taoism hints at a radical insight. You are the sky. Your thoughts are just the weather. Storms come and go. Clouds pass. winds shift, the sky remains untouched. Overthinking happens when you confuse yourself with the storm. You identify with every thought. You assume the voice in your head is you. But Taoism says, observe the mind, but do not become the mind. Once you create distance, your thoughts lose the power to overwhelm you. You understand, a thought is not a command. A fear is not a prophecy. A scenario is not reality. A worry is not the truth. A possibility is not the present moment. When you stop identifying with your thoughts, something incredible happens. Your thinking becomes clearer, softer, simpler, because it's no longer personal. You're no longer fighting the river. You are floating in it. And floating doesn't mean giving up control. It means trusting the natural intelligence of life. The same intelligence that moves rivers, grows forests, and sets the rhythm of the seasons. Returning to flow, the path back to yourself. Let's bring this together. How does Taoism fix modern overthinking? Not with complex techniques, not with mental gymnastics, not by trying to outthink your thoughts. Taoism fixes overthinking by returning you to your natural rhythm, softer, not harder, slower, not faster, present, not scattered, aware, not reactive, flowing, not forcing. Because you were not born overthinking. You learn to overthink, and what is learned can be unlearned. Taoism is the process of unlearning the noise and remembering your original clarity. The clarity beneath the stress, the calm beneath the chaos, the river beneath the storm. You don't need to fight your mind. You just need to stop interfering with it. When you allow your thoughts to come and go without gripping them, your mind becomes peaceful on its own, just like water returning to stillness. Closing, the call to awaken. So here's your reminder. You are not broken. You are not overcomplicating life on purpose. You are simply living against your natural flow. But from this moment forward, you don't have to. Let this be your turning point. When your mind tightens, soften. When your thoughts rush, slow down. When you seek control, release the grip. When you feel lost, return to the present. When you cannot see the whole path, take the next gentle step. And above all, flow like water. Because water always finds its way, and so will you. If this message resonated with you, and if you want more videos blending ancient wisdom with modern life, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Timeless Mindset, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next journey. But for now, breathe, let the mind settle, and allow your life to flow again.